the Ted Blocker YouTube channel. Today we're taking a look at the 1920 holster, which is our homage to Elmer Keith. If you don't know Elmer Keith, you totally should. Fascinating man, fascinating life story. I'll give you a little short glimpse into his life so that you know why this holster is so special. Elmer Keith was born the last year of the 1800s. So he was born in 1899 and he lived till the mid-1980s, so he had a great long life. He lived most of his life in Idaho, but he spent a bit of time in Oregon, which is cool because that's where we're based. He was a rancher, an author, and an avid firearms enthusiast. So he was one of the key players in the development of our beloved 357 Magnum, and then later on the 44 Magnum and the 41 Magnum as well. So he had a hand in developing guns, rifles, and bullets types, which is just so cool. So some of Elmer Keith's trademarks were his cigars, his Stetsons, and his love for revolvers. So that's where our homage to him comes in with this holster, the 1920 is what we call it, and it's great for housing those revolvers. The 1920 features an exposed trigger guard, which is not everyone's cup of tea, but we're pretty sure he would have loved it. So exposed trigger. This one, my showroom model, happens to be made for a 7.5-inch Ruger Blackhawk. Give you guys a full length there. Simple, straightforward, but there are quite a few customizations you guys can do. So the 1920 can come with a safety strap or with a hammer thong, which would be coming this way. And then the nice loop design on the back can be made to be worn straight carry, butt forward, muzzle forward, or cross draw, which gives you so much versatility. So here we have it on a belt. This is in the straight carry position. This is our 1.75" A belt with a spring steel lining. If you're running a heavier revolver like this, 7.5-inch Ruger Blackhawk, for instance, you might consider having the spring steel insert in your belt just to give it that extra strength. But this would be the straight carry. Like I said, you can choose butt forward, muzzle forward, straight carry, or cross draw. And one thing about this is that it has a fully enclosed tip, which is great for those longer revolvers, great if you're hunting, just an avid outdoors person. To have that fully enclosed tip is just fabulous. So again, the Ted Blocker holsters, 1920 holster, paying homage to the great Elmer Keith.